land, and this land is my land, from the California.
In this Flashback Friday, we're taking a look back at past presidential campaigns.
Former Vice President Walter Mondale made a stop in Green Bay to rally voters on this day in 1980. And Ralph Whitehead has the story.
And I hope you'll vote for President Carter and his wonderful running mate, Walter Mondale. That's great.
Here, the Vice President picks up a phone at this phone bank where volunteers are calling up members of union families and urging a vote for Carter and Mondale. Here he pays court to our major industry by hefting the toilet paper at American Can as just one step in a quick tour of the Green Bay plant, a tour designed to win back some of those soft and defecting blue-collar votes. Walter Mondale got a courteous welcome here today, and some people were sporting campaign buttons for Carter and Mondale, but every one of the 24 workers I spoke to said the buttons are a sign of respect for Mr. Mondale and not necessarily a vote for Jimmy Carter. So I asked the Vice President what concrete assurance he can offer to blue-collar workers to show that 4 more years of Carter economics won't be just as troublesome as the last 4 years.
Secondly, our policies are working. Unemployment has been dropping these last 3 months. We expect it to drop more. The index of leading economic indicators is rising very dramatically. Housing starts are up, auto sales are up across the board. There's signs that the economy is perking up. Productivity is rising, and all of that is good news for our nation.
Mondale and Jimmy Carter ended up losing the 1980 election to Ronald Reagan.
I remember the 80s being more colorful than that. That was 1980, though. The rest of the decade, I think we got a little more colorful. And if you want to see, we had another story a couple of hours ago. You know, the balance of that with when the Republicans showed up in town.